What subjects do you think is most challenging at school? Physics for sure. They really gave me a headache during my high school life, and I probably spent most of my time on dealing with some physics problem, figuring out the models and try to memorize it because it's just hard for me to really understand the basic knowledge and the way of thinking. So it's really not my thing. And the next question is, do you like to challenge yourself? I would say yes, I do enjoy the process of challenging myself because when I accomplish it, when I actually solve the challenges, it really gives me this feeling of fulfillment and satisfaction, proving my ability to do something that I thought I wouldn't be able to do. And this also means that I make a progress in my life and move forward and improve my own ability. So that feels good. And the next question is, do you like to have a life that has a lot of challenges? Well, I guess too many challenges would be just overwhelming, but maybe some challenges in life can be good motivation for me to strive hard and to try to reach out, try to pursue my own goal and dream, walk out of my comfort zone. It's all beneficial for my personal development, I guess, as long as I could deal with the stress and the pressure come along with it. And the last question is, how do you usually deal with challenges in daily life? I guess I would like to write it down first, write down the possible steps that I could take. But usually my first instinct would be to escape from it or to avoid facing the challenges in my life, which I think is also understandable and is human nature. I tried to overcome it by making the solutions more detailed, like writing down the things you could do in great details, and that will really help you to divide the tasks and set up different short-term goals for you to achieve, and this will make you feel like the challenges is not as difficult or hard as you imagined, which can be a good way for you to face it.
What subject do you think is the most challenging at school? It's definitely mathematics. I mean, math is my all-time least favorite subject at school. I find it very difficult and challenging throughout my school life. I'm very poor at equations, calculations, algorithms, and all those sort of things. They're all Greek to me. Do you like to challenge yourself? Well, yes, I'm the type of person who likes to embrace some challenges in my life from time to time. For example, I've successfully changed my major from science to literature out of my pure interest in the latter one. Throughout this process, I've spent a lot of time and effort in making this change. It's a big challenge, but I've made it. Do you like to live a life that has a lot of challenges? To be honest, I don't like to lead a life that's full of various challenges in my academic life and personal life. I think life itself is hard already, so I just want to lead an easier life. I think I would be overwhelmed by the feelings of dealing with challenges all the time if my life is full of different demanding situations. How do you deal with challenges in daily life? For me, I often prepare myself mentally and psychologically when I have to deal with some challenges in my daily life. I often encourage myself by saying words like, "Come on, you can do it," or "the best way to face the challenge is to conquer the fear of it and believe in yourself that you can do it." All those sort of things.
What subject do you think is the most challenging at schools? Well, I think it must be Chinese, because I think Chinese classes involve a lot of reciting work. You need to remember the poems or some ancient articles written by the people living in the past. The language they were using, another language that we are using now. So it's very hard for you to understand the rules because one character will have like two meanings. You don't know which to choose. So it's a knowledge point that baffled me a lot. That's why I always get, bad Chinese grade in Chinese classes. Maybe I was one of the worst student, who knows. So yeah, this is really challenging for me. Do you like to challenge yourself? Well, yes, yes. And actually, I'm, doing it every day because I think this is a way to get some improvement in your life, or your life will be exactly the same like yesterday, today, and then tomorrow will be exactly the same. Here is a way you can add some colors or seek for something new, because some good things, the benefits will always be brought about by the challenges. So like every day when I'm practicing the speaking part of IELTS, I push myself to switch my answer a little bit, to give another clue, like think about something new instead of following the same pattern of answer. So yes. Next one, do you like to live a life that has a lot of challenges? Well, a lot of challenges, I think maybe it will be too much. Some challenges are acceptable. So maybe every month I won't set too much goals for myself, only 1 or 2, because I think not only the benefits but also the sense of failure or discouragement will be brought about by the challenges. Sometimes you can't pick up at the interest or the passion towards like trying something new again. That's the best side, right? How do you usually deal with challenges in daily life? Well, I think just face it. Because, if there's a challenge that you have to face, then, the only way is, encouraging yourself and then pick up your courage and just face it. If you meet some problems, you can ask some experts, your teachers, your friends for help. Maybe some of them have already experienced it before, or they have some professional knowledge in this field. They are the perfect students. They are perfect persons to consult with. So I think it's not going to be a problem nowadays, especially. So just face it and ask, help from proper persons around you.